Namaste, Jai Bharat. I happened to see a video of the bomber Omar who blasted himself in Chandni Chowk. And in that video, he is justifying bombing, that's jihadi bombing. His so-called student, this man is a medical doctor who made his mind up to terrorism in all kinds of epistemological background. He had an associate, he was just 20 years old, his name is, they call him nickname Danish, but otherwise some Bilal. That boy was asked to detonate the bomb from sitting behind the car. He is driving. He had not reached the destination. Destination is unknown. He must have been wanting to go. Now, why he suddenly took out his single car is obviously everyone knows it. Is because they planned some 32 blasts on possibly December 6th or maybe January 26th, something like that. And many parts of in Delhi, most likely. 32 is a number that they keep hearing. 32 cars shall blast with so huge amount of explosives which we must be synthesizing and creating, or some such people synthesizing and creating. This Bilal is an expert in explosive synthesis, and many people must be creating drones. Drones you don't have to create. What they do is to buy commercial drones, maybe in something like Amazon or Flipkart. It reaches your home. You modify that in case its capacity, the load carrying capacity, etc., and then it can be used for short ranges. That people they are finding expertise. They're investing their talents in these kind of distractions. This Bilal person, alias Danish, is one such man who was associated with this bomber Omar. This medical doctor, Dr. Omar should be bomber Omar. But then this boy didn't want to die. That's what I read. He's in police custody. He didn't want to die. So he pleaded to bomber Omar, said, look, suicide is not permitted in the religion. Next time suicide is not permitted. Should be the case. And that is the case. Then this man, this bomber Omar, he made a video on the basis of this man's Bilal's refusal to commit suicide, explode himself along with him, makes a video to say that it's not suicide, it is martyrdom. And what is martyrdom according to him? He says it's martyrdom is you are creating your own death at a given space and a given time at your own will, which is martyrdom for a given cause. And the rest narratives, justification, normally that I just presented the gist. It is martyrdom. So that shall not be considered as sin. This is his plea. After trying to convince this boy, whom he had trained. This boy was living next to him. He is a student of chemistry, if I am not wrong. Was living next to him somewhere. So long association. A trained jihadi by another jihadi, master jihadi and chela jihadi. And this video I've seen, he is trying to justify suicide bombing, which is not suicide according to him. And then now that's a different thought system, that after death only real life starts. With such perception, death is death is the earlier the better. That kind of a situation. So he does. He explodes himself. And his mindset. See, again, this Bilal's father is in Kashmir, given place, some area, was a trader selling things, was so pinched when his son was arrested. See, on the first hand, this father had nothing, did not object to his father's involving in this, his sons involving in this jihadi activities, including creating electronic equipments for jihad, getting continuously associated with this bomber Omar. But when he did not explode himself, and then police arrested him, this man created another jihad says that you must release my son, otherwise I'll commit suicide. He committed suicide. He burned himself, it is, I don't know, burned himself and succumbed to injury in the hospital. He doesn't want his son to be arrested. And the son says suicide is a sin. And the father commits this. You can read all these things together. His son probably didn't want to die at that age. He had not seen life. He of course gave these two reasons. One, it's not permissible in his religion, he says, and then he is not economically strong enough to die. That's a good reason. Somebody has to look after his parents. They need material property for his parents to live. That he has to give. That must be, he considers that as one of his duties on to his family, etc. His family tries something, he didn't want to commit suicide. That's simple as that, for whatever fine reasons. This man felt pain when his son was arrested. Then when these people, he himself included, involve in such activities of terrorism, is it not somebody's son dying, somebody's husband dying, somebody's father dying? Why that part? See, nothing should happen to me. Me and my family should be safe. Nothing should happen to me. Let the whole thing go to gallows. Let everybody die. No? This is supposed to be the mindset which, as I read, unfortunately. Anyway, this man did not want to explode there. He must have had a different destination. That too because suddenly he understands the plans got leaked through some means. The plans got leaked. His associates and friends were getting picked up by the NIA, police, whoever is there. Agencies involved and concerned. His friends were being picked up. Friends with associates were being picked up. Then he smells danger. Next will be his turn. So before he is picked up with all his material possessions of jihad with him, he wanted to just go and explode himself in some place which must be in his mind. And this boy, he wanted to be with him. He refused. Then he goes himself. He could not reach wherever he wanted. We can imagine where he wanted to go. From that area, Chandni Chowk, where he should be wanting to go. And nearest place is Red Fort. Nothing will happen to Red Fort, even if you go and hit and bomb. Nothing will happen. That's a different story. It is built by the Rajputs. It's built by the Rajputs, not by Akbar, as the historians tell you lie. He must be going somewhere in traffic. He must have become intensely desperate, or he must have got some news that some of his very close associates is getting nabbed. Then of course he exploded himself, or he's exploded accidentally, one of this. So it's an accidental explosion. This is what is happening. Never expect Pakistan to stop terrorism, because even if they want to, they can't. Even if they want it, they can't, because terrorists and terrorism had become a structure in Pakistani society. That has become an institution in their society. It has become an institution in Pakistani society, like institution of marriage, institution of religion. Of course, they have only one institution of religion. And such institutions in Pakistan, so they can't help it. No matter this man who talks about table talk. Chima, I'm telling you. But Chima, that we don't sit on table and talk. We sit on chairs and talk. Please make that difference. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.